it then creates a number 2 position for women. So you're actually encouraging, I feel like the way it has been structured now, there's so many things that are wrong or that were not really thought through that I feel we need to be more intentional on how to get women elected. So for starters, and I say this, and I don't fear, and you know me, I don't fear anyone. You don't fear. You know, like now, if you go and look at all the 16 women who've been nominated to the Senate, for instance, you'll find only 3 are politicians. And so those 16, in the next election, probably at the very most 5 will vie. So you've wasted 5 years giving position to 16 women, you understand, who 10 of them will not vie. So what's the essence? Because nomination is supposed to be a springboard to get elected. But then you go and pick an accountant who has nothing to do with politics. They don't even care about that thing. Yani, they are just there to earn a salary. And you know, okay, fine, they're kind of interested in legislation. Let's see how it will take us. But they don't have any passion for politics. They don't have any passion to get elected. So those are some of the things that I always look at and I say, you know what? After 5 years of being nominated, unfortunately, that cohort of 16 nominated, only probably 3, 4, or 5 were politicians who will vie. Now, if you put it on a probability, those 3, 4, or 5 will vie. On a good day, maybe 2 will get elected. So have you really added to the numbers? Has the nomination helped to add to the numbers of the elective? No, it hasn't. So some of those things should be looked into. Like, and I keep on saying, if there was a law that could be passed like last night, it should be one that says everyone vies and only the number 2 in every single constituency or whatever are considered to be nominated. So
because
it is,
they showed the will.
Yeah, because they showed the will and because we can see if you can go and vie and come back as a number 2, definitely if you're given another chance and if you're given a springboard, your chances of getting elected are much higher than an accountant who has nothing to do with politics, who has no intention of vying, yet they get nominated. So what we can do to be intentional about it is, number 1, don't bring mechanics to the kitchen where you're looking for chefs. Yeah, this is a political space. Bring in politicians to be nominated so that they can now work on their political skills so that they can get nominated. And another thing, these spaces that women are being, let me say, allowed.
Yes.
And I say allowed because when you are nominated, you are being, someone is saying, you have been allowed to come to the table. These spaces where women are being allowed to come to the table, they need to be made safe spaces. If you see me lamenting and complaining about some of the things that I spoke up about, including harassment, I'm trying to say, hey guys, this space, this my work environment is not safe. So if you continue to ensure that those workspaces for women are not safe, are those women really going to survive in those spaces? You see, they probably won't. Yeah? Someone was saying that we are teaching, girls should be taught how to carry pepper spray because as men, they're stronger physique-wise, which we agree. We are not going to compete about that. And men have an instinct of defense and whatever they captured. I say, women are weak, so they need pepper spray, right? If you already know in that situation that women are weak and they need pepper spray, then in the work environment, why are women targeted as if we are the masculine ones? You see, why is it okay to say that women are weak and they should be forced to defend themselves? But when it comes to workspaces, women are treated like crap. They are paid less. They are not seen as contributors. They are treated as second-class citizens or second-class workers of that particular environment. They are not, even basic things that, and I'm not talking about having a breastfeeding zone, or I'm not talking about that stuff. That's good, that's fine, thank you, that's mandatory. It's like, we don't talk about men having urinals. Do we sit down and say, men need urinals? No, it's like standard, men need urinals, put for men urinals. So let's not talk about breastfeeding zones, that's standard.